Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. I hope that you're having a great day and you're just in a good mood and all is well with you. Today I'd like to talk about this whole Nicki Minaj Cardi B controversy. Nicki Minaj has returned on Monday. She posted she tweeted the number 4 on Twitter, and everybody's wondering what is this for about, what does this 4 mean. Everybody was wondering, what is this about. Is she taking shots at Cardi B, considering the fact that Cardi B revealed her her baby bump on whatever show that was. I really don't follow Cardi B that much, so I really can't remember what show it was. But she recently revealed her baby bunker. She was wearing those really fluffy dress all the while, but now she's wearing, she actually wear a fitted dress, and you were able to see her baby bump. And so everyone was wondering if she was taking shots at Cardi B, considering the fact that Cardi B is Offset's fourth baby mama. So everyone was kind of like, she's throwing shade or whatever. But then the next day, she posted the number 3. So that's when everyone realized it was a countdown. And so, everyone's like, is it a single? Is it an album? So did she take the break to work on her album or whatever it was? Everyone was, getting all excited, trying to figure out what is this countdown to, you know. And then um Wednesday, I believe. Yes, Wednesday, she tweeted, stay tuned Thursday, 1 p.m. sharp. She'll be releasing 2 singles. It's called Chung and Barbie Things. And everyone was very excited for that, looking forward to it. So, I went over there and I listened to it and I liked it. I think Chun was definitely sending shots at Cardi B, okay? Chun was definitely sending shots at Cardi B. And then you had Barbie Things. There were definitely shots sent also in Barbie Things. But that was more universal. It was something that any girl can feel, any girl can relate to, when you're in that mood and some girl just trying, she just getting on your nerve. She really trying you. You can go and you can pop in Barbie Things, and you get crunk to that, okay? I really feel like Barbie Things is something you can hear in the clubs. It's, I enjoyed it. It's very catchy, you know, all the things, this is Barbie Things. I really like, it's very catchy. It's very relatable too, I would say, you know? And I really enjoy Barbie Things. As for Chung-Li, now Chung-Li was something on its own. It was good, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. I wasn't feeling it that much. I don't know. It was good, but not like Barbie Things, if you understand what I'm saying. I like Barbie Things more, okay? I like that more. So, in Barbie Things, she was, saying a lot, but not too much, okay? So what I want to talk about is this interview that Nicki Minaj did, where she talked about this whole Cardi B, Nicki Minaj beef. She basically addressed it and was letting us know like how this all came about and how she really felt about Cardi B. Before, when Cardi B first came out and was popping with that Bodak Yellow and whatnot. And Nicki Minaj basically said that she was happy for Cardi B. She was really happy because she went straight ahead and she was doing her thing. She was moving, she was doing her thing. And Nicki said she was all the way here for it. She was happy for her. She was supportive of her. Then she gets into talking about this whole situation where motorsport. Now she said that Quavo came over to her studio and was playing Motorsport. And originally, he was the only person on Motorsport. And she said, she listened to it and she liked it. She really liked, how it sounded. She was like, this is a hit, Quavo. I want to get on this and what's not. So Quavo was like, telling her about if she could keeps, and she's like, Quavo, I want to get on this, please, 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 and so he tells her, okay, we can do this. As I mentioned, she said originally Quavo was the only one on um motorsport. Then he calls her later and tells her that the other two guys, Offset and whatever the other one's name is, from the Migos wanted to get on the track. And, she said that she expected this. So she was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then he tells her that Cardi B, is it okay to put Cardi B on the track too? So then he's like, okay, let's do this, no problem, let's do this. And she said she was real cool with it, and then they got into it, they produced it, and they did their thing, they wrote their verses, and they put it together and what's not. Now on the day for the shooting of the video is when the little hiccup happened, so to speak. Nicki Minaj mentioned that Cardi B is now using her stylist, and so you know she called him up and she told him that she had a video shooting that day, and he was like, he's not available. He can't make it. Nikki was like, you can't do this to me. They say that, I don't like this girl, and what's not, they're gonna think that I'm being spiteful, that I'm doing this on purpose. You gotta come true for me. But he was, he basically told her that he really can't make it. There's nothing he can do about it. And so, she said that because that happened, she now had to film her, should do her part of the video separately on a different day. And she said, that nothing was really said then, but she mentioned that after all of this has happened, she was still fine with Cardi B. They were good and everything until Cardi B did an interview after the song was released, and everyone was like shocked, because I was shocked as hell that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj did a song together. Oh my gosh. You were hearing all these things that they're beefing and this. I'm like, why Nicki gonna make a song with her? And they're supposed to be at loggerhead. I couldn't understand why this is happening. So I guess that draws people's attention more to the song. What's not, so everybody was really excited about it. They did an interview with Cardi B concerning the song, and Nicki Minaj said that that is where her problem started, because when they asked her about doing this, about how this whole song, motorsport came about and how, things happen, she basically just kept saying, oh, she changed her verse, that wasn't her verse, that not what I hear, that not what I heard, that's not what I heard, she changed her verse. And Nicki just said that she was totally not here for that. She wasn't feeling it. She felt, disrespected, as to be the more, what I want to say, the most recognized artist, I would say, on that song, and to be the most recognized artist on that whole album, and to be, so senior in the game, she felt like Cardi B really disrespected her, and she did not appreciate that at all. Okay, people, she was just not here for it. She was not feeling it. She was not having it. She said she felt really hurt that, Cardi B wasn't even like, oh, Nicki came through and she did her thing. She wasn't supportive. She wasn't, speaking anything good. There was no thank you. There was no praises. There was no nothing, And she really didn't appreciate that, for her being such a OG in the game, and coming and do something with Cardi B, who's new to the game. She felt like Cardi B should have been more grateful or whatever, and be more, like, yes, thank you, Nicki, it was great working with you, or whatever it is. She really told her that, Cardi B should have been like that. But Cardi B just kept saying, oh, she changed her verse, that wasn't what I heard, that wasn't what I heard. So she just was not having that. She was not happy about that at all. And that is where the problem began. And Nicki said that, afterwards, the rumors started going around that, she changed her verse to attack Cardi B and what's not. And, she got on Twitter and she started explaining the situation of how this whole motorsport thing came about and what happened. And she said persons didn't believe her. People were calling her a liar and what's not. So she calls up Quavo and say, yo, you know the story. You back me up on this. Back me up on this. And Quavo texted her back and said, I would back you up if you were my girl. But you're not. And Nikki says that Quavo is one of those guys in the industry that she called her baby and she loved him and what's not. So for him to say something like that to her, she really felt hurt and what's not. But she said that really hurt her. And then the fact that Cardi B was out there telling people that she changed their verse and just wasn't even showing a bit of gratitude for the fact that she hopped on a track with her. And Nikki just wasn't, she didn't feel good about it. She felt like Cardi B should have been giving her a little more props and praises and thanking her for actually doing a song with her. But instead it turned into Cardi B just saying, "Oh, she changed her verse, she changed her verse." So that was the problem that she had with Cardi B, that she made her out to look like a liar, and Quavo didn't want to back her up on it. Cardi B wasn't grateful, she wasn't thankful for her being an OG in the game and hopping on a track with her. She just wasn't thankful for it. And Nikki said she really felt hurt about the whole situation. She said that every interview that Cardi B would do, she was never like, like never sending praises or any kind of support towards Nikki, and that made Nikki feel hurt. She started tearing up. I don't get why she crying, because she went that down Chung Lee, and she went in on Cardi B like, girl, after you done that, after you done went in on a girl like that, I don't get why you crying, honey. You already sick to your revenge. That shouldn't be hurting anymore. You should feel relief, okay? I don't get why she was crying anymore, but she started that invisible tear crying. And after that interview aired, and persons listening to the new song, people were saying that it really just wasn't feeling Barbie things that much. They felt Chung Lee more, and people were saying that they're just tired of it, and some people are saying they didn't enjoy it at all. I know I enjoyed it, okay? I enjoyed it. I was here for it. I love Barbie things. It's so entertaining. I was entertained. I like the word plays. I like everything about it. I love the flows. Nikki changed her flow like that, okay? I love it. And I'm happy that she's not saying, I'm the queen this, I'm the queen that, I'm the queen, I'm the queen, I'm the queen, I'm the queen, I'm the queen. Because, it felt like that's all the lyrics that Nicki Minaj know. I'm the queen. These bitches is my sons, okay? It really seemed like that was the only words that was in her vocabulary. Every song she just had that reoccurring line, and she was really just switching up lyrics and bringing lyrics back from other songs. She wasn't doing anything new. So I am happy that she took this break and she came back with something fresh, something new, something different. I love the Chung Lee inspired theme. If you guys don't know who is Chung Lee, I don't know what you were doing with your childhood, okay? What were you doing with your childhood? What were you doing with your play days, okay? Chung Lee was the first female Street Fighter on that game Street Fighter, and they had the movie Street Fighter Alpha and what's not and what's not. If you do not know who Chung Lee is, girl, what were you doing with your time, okay? I love that game. Street Fighter is a very entertaining game, and for us, us old time people, I really haven't gotten into any like current day video games. That's like the only game that I'm really intrigued by. I still like to play it now and again. Whoever I see playing that old time stuff, I'll be there in the midst, okay? I love it. I still play it. So this whole Chung Lee inspired team was so great. Street Fighter was just one of my favorite games, okay? One of my favorites, if not my favorite, okay? And Chung Lee was also one of my favorite characters. So I love this whole team for it. She really went in on Cardi B in this song. Now, before I forget, I'd just like to make one mention. There are people on YouTube and on social media, talking about well, that the original version to Nicki's verse for Motorsport was released. It was, what did it call it? Whatever the hell they want to call it, okay? It was released, it was leaked by Cardi B. Cardi B, you did that. It was no one else that leaked that original verse. No one else would have had that thing, okay? Cardi B leaked the original verse, and person started saying, "Oh my God, Nicki's such a liar. She lied about changing her song. She lied about changing her verse. She lied about changing her verse. Nicki's a liar." Nicki never denied that she changed her verse. However, what I'd like to say is I do not think that Nicki changed her verse. Her verse was not changed, okay, people? Her verse was not changed. It was altered. It was amended, okay? Because when you heard the original version, there were no major changes. There wasn't like there were no major changes. The only one that was very notable was that part of in Motorsport when she said Quavo the QB, I'm Nicolam Hardy or whatever. Well, that originally was if Cardi, right? If Cardi, the QB, I'm Nicola Marty, or whatever, right? Now, I think that making that change was smart because it could have been mistaken as Nicki Minaj trying to say that she's better than Cardi B, and it could have caused a bigger issue. I don't get what is people's problem. They're making this out to be a big deal. And what is Cardi and her sister? Because I heard that her sister went on a live talking about Nicki Minaj is a liar and she cussed the girl out, okay? Now I just think this all is foolish and they really need to move on with it, okay? Move on with it. I think that they just all need to get over this nonsense, okay? Nicki Minaj is not lying. She never denied changing the verses one. And any sensible person now, if you're an artist, okay, and you're working on a verse for a feature or whatever, and you get an idea, you know what? I should really say this instead of that. You would change it. Who wouldn't change it? If you got a better idea and it sounds better, who wouldn't change it? There was nothing wrong. All the other parts that have people like, ooh, ooh, they were already there. It's very minor changes, minor amendments were made to the song. The verse was not changed. It was not changed. It was pretty much the same. And this, I feel like any sensible person would have done. There's nothing wrong. It was amended. It was not changed. Okay, people, get over it. Okay, I don't see anything wrong. This whole situation, I think, is kind of stupid, and they just need to grow up and get over this. Okay, Cardi B. Just face it, okay? Nicki Minaj's verse in Motorsport was better than yours, okay? Just face it. It's better than yours, okay? What you expect, the queen of rap, okay? Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. I'm glad she's not saying it anymore. She's letting us say that because we recognize her as the queen, and she don't need to say it. So I'm glad she's not saying that in every song anymore. I'm so happy for that, okay? And Cardi B just needs to be quiet now. This whole thing with Nicki Minaj saying that Cardi B isn't respect. Honey, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. This is all too familiar, okay? This can be brought right back to that whole situation with her and Lil Kim, where Lil Kim was saying that Nicki Minaj was copying her style, she was copying her hairstyle and her, her attitude and her way of dressing and what's not, and wasn't giving her any praises. So maybe it's karma in Nicki Minaj's ass for what she did to Lil Kim. So Nicki Minaj, I hope that you realize that what goes around comes all the way back around, okay, honey? Get that through your head, okay? Because if you hadn't put that out, what you put out, you receive back, okay? What you sow, you will reap. And she was doing pretty much the same stuff to Lil Kim, and now it's happening to her. So maybe you'll see that what you did was wrong. I mean, Lil Kim didn't handle it in the best of ways, and I think you're taking a Lil Kim route right now by making a song dissing Cardi B, because now it opens door for her to go all the way out and try to get back at you. And now you need to see that what you did was trash, and you should have just said that you inspire Lil Kim inspire you. So now Cardi B would have the respect to say, um you know, I am influenced by Nicki Minaj. I admire her, whatever it is. I admire her art, what she did in the game. I loved it. It inspires me or whatever. But maybe what you did in the past is now coming back around to haunt you, girl. So watch your back, girl. Watch your back. Now let's go through some of these lyrics of the whole Chongli situation. It started off, ayo, look like I'm going for a swim dunk on him. Now I'm swinging off the rim. In this life, you really have to watch what you do and watch what you put out, because you will get it back, okay, Nikki? You were quite the same. You were quite as arrogant and insensitive as Cardi B is being right now. And in her song, she mentioned that to spit words or whatever, bitches be real fluent. But when they ask about the queen's influence, they stutter and whatever, whatever she said there, okay? And it's the same thing you did, Nikki. You refuse to acknowledge the fact that the stuff that you did was inspired by Lil Kim, and it's all coming back to get you. You need to understand it's all coming back to get you. So you need to stop her right now. You're looking like a phony. You're looking real bad in the sense that you did the very same thing that you're now sitting up here complaining to us about, saying that Cardi B is disrespectful to you, okay? You need to watch what you do in this life, okay? What you did to Lil Kim wasn't right. What Cardi B is doing to you wasn't right, but it's kind of deserved because that's what you put out, okay? So get over it, girl. Get over it. I hope this doesn't escalate any further, because I really don't want to hear this. I mean, I respect Nicki as the queen of rap, okay? She got talent, okay? The girl's talented. She's interesting. I love the way I love her flow. I love her use of words. And as for the people that talk about bars, I can never speak from their level or point, because really I don't know how to measure bars or whatever. But I know when a song is interesting, I know when it is enjoyable and what's not. And I enjoy Queen Barbie things, okay? I enjoy that. I'm sitting there and I'm like, so you guys go check that out for yourself. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thinking, people, okay? Y'all just get down in the comments and tell me what you think of this whole Nicki Minaj, Cardi B controversy, this whole back and forth between the two. Tell me who you think is right and why they're right or whatever. Just let me know what you think, okay? Make sure you hello, you right there. Make sure you like this video, okay? Like and subscribe and hit the bell button, okay, people, so you get notifications when I upload new videos. I love you for watching. Thank you so much. And please come back to this channel, okay? Love you guys. Bye.